The team is working hard for the championship. The team is working hard for the championship. Will they write yearly? Will they write yearly? Is there a minimum purchase amount for credit card use? Is there a minimum purchase amount for credit card use? I need to buy a new briefcase. I need to buy a new briefcase. I'm a normal person and I like to keep things organized. I'm a normal person and I like to keep things organized. Did not do angling in the month. Did not do angling in the month. The clock ticks non-stop. The clock ticks non-stop. Birds are chirping in the trees. Birds are chirping in the trees. Can't I get it? Can't I get it? He was taking a shower when the doorbell rang. He was taking a shower when the doorbell rang. They may forget to bring their passports. They may forget to bring their passports. My grandfather was a banker. My grandfather was a banker. I don't want to lose my magazines for the lost. I don't want to lose my magazines for the lost. Was his half-sister a guard? Was his half-sister a guard? How many cars are parked in the parking lot? How many cars are parked in the parking lot? I could feel the adrenaline running through my veins. I could feel the adrenaline running through my veins. We'll let you leave early. We'll let you leave early. He was saving up to buy a new bike. He was saving up to buy a new bike. I read that book and my friends did too. I read that book and my friends did too. Were his half-brothers night watchmen? Were his half-brothers night watchmen? I'll call you later, he said. I'll call you later, he said. When the oven beeps, the food is ready. When the oven beeps, the food is ready. Thanks in advance. Thanks in advance. You have to die. You have to die. The white flowers are more fragrant than the yellow ones. The white flowers are more fragrant than the yellow ones. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Did you walk? Did you walk? How much is this? How much is this? Tear up. Tear up. My car broke down on the way to work, as if I didn't have a problem. My car broke down on the way to work, as if I didn't have a problem. Where can I find baby wipes? Where can I find baby wipes? It's a privilege. It's a privilege. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. He has been working on the research project since last year. He has been working on the research project since last year. I will not hurt you. I will not hurt you. He likes to read magazines. He likes to read magazines. Didn't come out last year. Didn't come out last year. I love your new bro suit. I love your new bro suit. They need help. They need help. The art collection in the museum was impressive. The art collection in the museum was impressive. Good to go. Good to go. Wouldn't we usually be technicians? Wouldn't we usually be technicians? You will choose monthly. You will choose monthly. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. They like to play football on the weekends. They like to play football on the weekends. Where can I find toiletries? Where can I find toiletries? You can view monthly. You can view monthly. Announces every day. Announces every day. Our half-brother was a songwriter. Our half-brother was a songwriter. I'm cleaning my room. I'm cleaning my room. I prepared breakfast for my family. I prepared breakfast for my family. Can't make cream often? Can't make cream often? We should not answer. We should not answer. He was an anthropologist at the time. He was an anthropologist at the time. Pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness. Sometimes I don't have lunch. Sometimes I don't have lunch. Was his brother-in-law a boxer? Was his brother-in-law a boxer? He couldn't have done it without your help. He couldn't have done it without your help. Traffic is too heavy to pass by vehicle. Traffic is too heavy to pass by vehicle. Did you drink coffee in Turkey? Did you drink coffee in Turkey? As we talked. Let me help you. Let me help you. Was he jumping 4 days ago? Was he jumping 4 days ago? Maybe Tommy or John would like to say something. Maybe Tommy or John would like to say something. He wakes up at sunrise. He wakes up at sunrise. He had been studying all day, so he was tired and needed a rest. He had been studying all day, so he was tired and needed a rest. The concert lasted until midnight. The concert lasted until midnight. We are watching a football match on TV. We are watching a football match on TV. He often goes for a walk in the park. He often goes for a walk in the park. Servant. Servant. Did not usually teach. Did not usually teach. I'm in the room with the fireplace. I'm in the room with the fireplace. He has read a newspaper. He has read a newspaper. I met a famous writer at the signing day. I met a famous writer at the signing day. I'm going to watch a movie in English. I'm going to watch a movie in English. The contract was signed yesterday. The contract was signed yesterday. Are you free tonight? Are you free tonight? I chatted with my friends online. I chatted with my friends online. The dog chased the cat up the tree. The dog chased the cat up the tree. Is it finalized after 4 centuries? Is it finalized after 4 centuries? Let me get the story of why other countries don't learn, and I'll get back to you. Let me get the story of why other countries don't learn, and I'll get back to you. Should you buy the assistant soon? Should you buy the assistant soon? He likes to play the guitar to relax. He likes to play the guitar to relax. Can I get a rain check for this limited time offer? Can I get a rain check for this limited time offer? They clean their rooms every week. They clean their rooms every week. Music sounds relaxing. Music sounds relaxing. Not stored monthly. Not stored monthly. We appreciate your business. We appreciate your business. It tells a story. It tells a story. He didn't survive a week ago. He didn't survive a week ago. They must give the name of the last year. They must give the name of the last year. Can we cut now? Can we cut now? We were walking hand in hand along the river. We were walking hand in hand along the river. 4 p.m. not actuary. 4 p.m. not actuary. His brother was an ecologist. His brother was an ecologist. The children build a sand castle. The children build a sand castle. They get food every week. They get food every week. Her sister was a model. Her sister was a model. Despite his age, he is still very active and energetic. Despite his age, he is still very active and energetic. Shouldn't bother. Shouldn't bother. 3 I will have breakfast. 3 I will have breakfast. May not play at 5 after midnight. May not play at 5 after midnight. I just want you to be careful. I just want you to be careful. I will create at sunrise. I will create at sunrise. Teresa has more grapes than Sam. Teresa has more grapes than Sam. I am an accountant. I am an accountant. He not only plays the piano, but also sings in the choir. He not only plays the piano, but also sings in the choir. He's too emotional to make rational decisions right now. He's too emotional to make rational decisions right now. I want to order fries. I want to order fries. I have always been a photographer. I have always been a photographer. Could they be assistant chefs earlier at 5 a.m.? Could they be assistant chefs earlier at 5 a.m.? What the hell are you doing under the table? What the hell are you doing under the table? I smell poop. I smell poop. The house that Jack built is now for sale. The house that Jack built is now for sale. Should not be discovered on a monthly basis. Should not be discovered on a monthly basis. I am writing a letter. I am writing a letter. I didn't know I could lie like that. I didn't know I could lie like that. He is too young. He is too young. Serving breakfast all day? Serving breakfast all day? Can't you evaluate it right away? Can't you evaluate it right away? His sister was an analyst. His sister was an analyst. The agency works to help the homeless. The agency works to help the homeless. Can I think a little? Can I think a little? My grandmother is an electrician. My grandmother is an electrician. I usually manage. I usually manage. Should we usually provide? Should we usually provide? Sometimes they have dinner at an upscale restaurant. Sometimes they have dinner at an upscale restaurant. They celebrated their anniversary yesterday. They celebrated their anniversary yesterday. He couldn't find his keys anywhere. He couldn't find his keys anywhere. You must not touch the hot stove. You must not touch the hot stove. If it's dark, I won't go out. If it's dark, I won't go out. They can't try. They can't try. A little cool. A little cool. I have to be an admin right away. I have to be an admin right away. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. They will practice their dance routine all day. They will practice their dance routine all day. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock. I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom. I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom. There is a ball under the bed. There is a ball under the bed. He'd better take a break before he gets tired. He'd better take a break before he gets tired. How many chairs are in the room? How many chairs are in the room? Do you have work to do? Do you have work to do? I have many friends in this city. I have many friends in this city. I'm going to turn on my computer to start working. I'm going to turn on my computer to start working. Can he prepare it every day? Can he prepare it every day? They had to advance through the crowd. They had to advance through the crowd. Painting work. Painting work. Are your relatives bailiffs? Are your relatives bailiffs? My brother sends his regards to you. My brother sends his regards to you. John fell to the ground quickly in the garden 2 days ago. John fell to the ground quickly in the garden 2 days ago. Pull back. Pull back. I have a date with him at 6. I have a date with him at 6. Are their nephews entrepreneurs? Are their nephews entrepreneurs? What are you working on? What are you working on? Does your brother like basketball? Does your brother like basketball? Our parents' anniversary is next week. Our parents' anniversary is next week. When I get home, my parents will be here. When I get home, my parents will be here. Best for your new role. Best for your new role. Number of topics. Number of topics. We will have a meeting in the afternoon. We will have a meeting in the afternoon. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. He used to visit his grandfather every weekend. Will you go to the school? Will you go to the school? I need to write a report for my boss. I need to write a report for my boss. I will finish my book next month. I will finish my book next month. Did he juggle 5 months ago? Did he juggle 5 months ago? You were attacking. You were attacking. I want to pay for these items. I want to pay for these items. I'll have the California roll, please. I'll have the California roll, please. He studied medicine at university and became a doctor. He studied medicine at university and became a doctor. Wouldn't he be a playwright at sunset? Wouldn't he be a playwright at sunset? I've never been before. I've never been before. Tickets are already sold out. Tickets are already sold out. I will retire in 15 years. I will retire in 15 years. Can then connect at 5 a.m. Can then connect at 5 a.m. On Sundays we play board games with our friends. On Sundays we play board games with our friends. Not every month. Not every month. I have been waiting for you in the garden of the school since morning. I have been waiting for you in the garden of the school since morning. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. Doesn't say much. Doesn't say much. The fireworks display was magnificent. The fireworks display was magnificent. As the holiday approaches, the atmosphere becomes even more festive. As the holiday approaches, the atmosphere becomes even more festive. Was our stepdad a mechanic? Was our stepdad a mechanic? Can you help me? I'm looking for the post office. Can you help me? I'm looking for the post office. Can you tell me why it's so late? Can you tell me why it's so late? They told me, we have decided to move to another city. They told me, we have decided to move to another city. We offer free Wi-Fi to our customers. We offer free Wi-Fi to our customers. The boy riding the bike is my brother. The boy riding the bike is my brother. Did he live in the city before moving to the countryside? Did he live in the city before moving to the countryside? Is aware of this. Is aware of this. Are you going now? Are you going now? I wish I didn't have to deal with so much stress at work. I wish I didn't have to deal with so much stress at work. Are we ecologist a century from now? Are we ecologist a century from now? Assumed 3 years ago? Assumed 3 years ago? John and I are going to the beach. John and I are going to the beach. This is his book. This is his book. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? If you want to drive, yes, you must have a driver's license. If you want to drive, yes, you must have a driver's license. I will buy a new phone. I will buy a new phone. Can I use a debit card for my shopping? Can I use a debit card for my shopping? I'm never late. I'm never late. I'm meeting John after school. I'm meeting John after school. I write emails to my friends. I write emails to my friends. I will have sex. I will have sex. We'll finish the rest of the work today. We'll finish the rest of the work today. You will be doing your homework right now. You will be doing your homework right now. We have a power outage, please remain calm. We have a power outage, please remain calm. Shouldn't he be a therapist every year? Shouldn't he be a therapist every year? What resources would you recommend for learning a new language? What resources would you recommend for learning a new language? He is a very reliable person. He is a very reliable person. I teach children English. I teach children English. They'll be playing video games all night tonight. They'll be playing video games all night tonight. You are getting better. You are getting better. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? I have always been a photographer. I have always been a photographer. Can I help with anything? Can I help with anything? May I have your customs declaration form, please? May I have your customs declaration form, please? I can't quite reach the top shelf. I can't quite reach the top shelf. He always talks to himself in the mirror. He always talks to himself in the mirror. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys. She is very talented in singing and dancing. She is very talented in singing and dancing. The train arrived on time. The train arrived on time. The baby has been crying for hours. The baby has been crying for hours. I will speak English with my children. I will speak English with my children. We are planning to go for a walk next weekend. We are planning to go for a walk next weekend. Your half-brother is the ranger. Your half-brother is the ranger. I found a rare coin in my collection. I found a rare coin in my collection. I pour. Can't I race car driver after 2 hours? Can't I race car driver after 2 hours? Otherwise. He needs to take a break and relax. He needs to take a break and relax. We wish we had more opportunities for personal growth. We wish we had more opportunities for personal growth. Can't you give after 1 midnight? Can't you give after 1 midnight? They were not ready for 2 weeks. They were not ready for 2 weeks. His legendary skills on the basketball court were unmatched. His legendary skills on the basketball court were unmatched. Disappoint. Contains vitamins and minerals. Contains vitamins and minerals. We never consultant. We never consultant. He is taking. You are using too many paper towels. You are using too many paper towels. Can I have wasabi and pickled ginger with my sushi? Can I have wasabi and pickled ginger with my sushi? Weren't we just apprentices? Weren't we just apprentices? Is your brother-in-law a painter? Is your brother-in-law a painter? You can go now. You can go now. I will buy a new car. I will buy a new car. Can you appreciate? Can you appreciate? I'm going to buy a new dress for the party. I'm going to buy a new dress for the party. It consists of perseverance and hard work. It consists of perseverance and hard work. Did they often get cold? Did they often get cold? My grandfather was a founder. My grandfather was a founder. I'll be working on my new project all day tomorrow. I'll be working on my new project all day tomorrow. It's very cold here in winter. It's very cold here in winter. Call me back. Call me back. How are you? How are you? They will be participating in a marathon next month. They will be participating in a marathon next month. He's going to buy his sister a birthday present. He's going to buy his sister a birthday present. I'm a naughty boy and I never clean my room. I'm a naughty boy and I never clean my room. He talks a lot and doesn't listen. He talks a lot and doesn't listen. Can't I finish then? Can't I finish then? Let's say, make your husband pay. Make your husband pay. Silence please. Silence please. We've been meeting here every Monday for the past year. We've been meeting here every Monday for the past year. I had already packed my bags before the taxi arrived. I had already packed my bags before the taxi arrived. We didn't get a kick soon. We didn't get a kick soon. They divorced after 10 years of marriage. They divorced after 10 years of marriage. The picnic was a fun way to spend the day. The picnic was a fun way to spend the day. He had never seen Ankara before. He had never seen Ankara before. They must be plumbers. They must be plumbers. By tomorrow they will have completed their project. By tomorrow they will have completed their project. Can you all hear me? Okay? Can you all hear me? Okay? Where do you live? Where do you live? Our grandmother was a politician. Our grandmother was a politician. Should you base at dusk? Should you base at dusk? I have too much wisdom. I have too much wisdom. Can't I call? Can't I call? He did not exercise regularly, so he gained weight. He did not exercise regularly, so he gained weight. There is a waiting area at the bus station. There is a waiting area at the bus station. Have you checked the weather? Have you checked the weather? Can I use a gift certificate for this purchase? Can I use a gift certificate for this purchase? Was it vineyards? Was it vineyards? The situation is out of my control. The situation is out of my control. He'll be back in a few hours. He'll be back in a few hours. Can I have a piece of guacamole with my meal? Can I have a piece of guacamole with my meal? Does he fly? Does he fly? We will have a picnic in the park. We will have a picnic in the park. I'm broke so I can't afford to go on holiday. I'm broke so I can't afford to go on holiday. Where do you work in the garden? Where do you work in the garden? Music sounds relaxing. Music sounds relaxing. If you need help, I'll be there for you. If you need help, I'll be there for you. He is as fast as you. He is as fast as you. I don't know where you will be. I don't know where you will be. Who has a dream? Who has a dream? Can you come with me? Can you come with me? He takes pictures of the sunset. He takes pictures of the sunset. Have we sold 2 evenings before? Have we sold 2 evenings before? He is the author of many articles on technology. He is the author of many articles on technology. A politician should always be able to account for the money he receives. A politician should always be able to account for the money he receives. You can't enter last year. You can't enter last year. They enjoyed the concert alone. They enjoyed the concert alone. The decision was made by the committee. The decision was made by the committee. I definitely had a date with John last night. I definitely had a date with John last night. I'm ashamed of what I did. I'm ashamed of what I did. We watched a documentary about nature. We watched a documentary about nature. Understanding. Understanding. The situation is very serious. The situation is very serious. He plays the piano for his friends. He plays the piano for his friends. My nephew was a gardener. My nephew was a gardener. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. After 3 months there will be no driver. After 3 months there will be no driver. I can often do a hematologist. I can often do a hematologist. In conclusion. In conclusion. I'm so sorry to hear this. I'm so sorry to hear this. Do I play? Do I play? Even waiting. Even waiting. I can't complain. I can't complain. The beach was crowded but we still had a great time. The beach was crowded but we still had a great time. Check when. Check when. Will they not play? Will they not play? She is shopping for new clothes. She is shopping for new clothes. Forward. Forward. Blue is the color of the ocean. Blue is the color of the ocean. You should be proud of yourself for completing the project. You should be proud of yourself for completing the project. Intent. Intent. They practiced their presentation over and over and delivered flawlessly as a result. They practiced their presentation over and over and delivered flawlessly as a result. Mary is our QA team. Mary is our QA team. She will take a yoga class. She will take a yoga class. Sometimes they go swimming in the lake. Sometimes they go swimming in the lake. Monthly leave. Monthly leave. Then I must be a psychologist. Then I must be a psychologist. Will he generally be afraid? Will he generally be afraid? We rent a quiet flat. We rent a quiet flat. You should avoid strenuous activities. You should avoid strenuous activities. Do you have any paper towels in stock? Do you have any paper towels in stock? Shouldn't I be a businesswoman soon? Shouldn't I be a businesswoman soon? How often do they go on road trips? How often do they go on road trips? Should it burn 10 years? Should it burn 10 years? Can you get some bread from the oven? Can you get some bread from the oven? We watch movies on Fridays. We watch movies on Fridays. Can I confirm often? Can I confirm often? 2 weeks ago can trades be? 2 weeks ago can trades be? Her husband is a mediator. Her husband is a mediator. Were his half-brothers pipeplayers? Were his half-brothers pipeplayers? We met at dawn. We met at dawn. Can I use a mobile wallet for payment? Can I use a mobile wallet for payment? They believe in ghosts. They believe in ghosts. The concert had already started when we got there. The concert had already started when we got there. Is aware of this. Is aware of this. After a month, I can't bother. After a month, I can't bother. I don't want to lose my love for magazines. I don't want to lose my love for magazines. Painters will create new works in their workshops. Painters will create new works in their workshops. If they don't pay the bill, the electricity will be cut off. If they don't pay the bill, the electricity will be cut off. To invent. To invent. Fellow financier. Fellow financier. How do you stay motivated at work? How do you stay motivated at work? Am I not an announcer soon? Am I not an announcer soon? I will always be there for you when you need me. I will always be there for you when you need me. What food do you usually eat? What food do you usually eat? Can I go to other meetings? Can I go to other meetings? We should do real estate at dusk. We should do real estate at dusk. Did he make a machinist at night? Did he make a machinist at night? How much does a hamburger cost? How much does a hamburger cost? Should you do it later? Should you do it later? He has already started his new job. He has already started his new job. They do not play musical instruments. They do not play musical instruments. No problem. No problem. They used to go shopping every Saturday. They used to go shopping every Saturday. He will run the marathon next year. He will run the marathon next year. Let those who oppose say, no. Let those who oppose say, no. No reason after 5 days. No reason after 5 days. See you later. See you later. I'll call my friend to see if he's available. I'll call my friend to see if he's available. The traffic in the city center is very heavy. The traffic in the city center is very heavy. I'm in the front room of the house. I'm in the front room of the house. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm broke so I can't afford to go on holiday. I'm broke so I can't afford to go on holiday. Can't decide in an hour? Can't decide in an hour? He looks nervous before the presentation. He looks nervous before the presentation. Continuous learning is important for personal development. Continuous learning is important for personal development. Were her relatives stylists? Were her relatives stylists? Dependabot has never been used since 2022. Dependabot has never been used since 2022. He plays the guitar very well. He plays the guitar very well. Can I taste this salad dressing sample? Can I taste this salad dressing sample? His daughter was a gymnast. His daughter was a gymnast. When should you not greet someone with a kiss? When should you not greet someone with a kiss? We can be columnists every month. We can be columnists every month. In 10 years I will be living in Australia. In 10 years I will be living in Australia. Was your neighbor a swimmer? Was your neighbor a swimmer? Are you free on Saturday night? Are you free on Saturday night? I don't think it helps anyone. I don't think it helps anyone. Will he not create? Will he not create? It was a huge success. It was a huge success. Also known as. Also known as. To kick things off, I'd like to do this. To kick things off, I'd like to do this. I'm going to the park. I'm going to the park. What is Wi-Fi password? What is Wi-Fi password? Recommended every year. Recommended every year. I'm going on vacation next month. I'm going on vacation next month. Can't I usually not matter? Can't I usually not matter? The company is expanding its product range. The company is expanding its product range. Not everyone is cut out for this kind of job. Not everyone is cut out for this kind of job. He should have studied harder for the exam. He should have studied harder for the exam. Are we creating 4 afternoons? Are we creating 4 afternoons? His half-brother was a shoemaker. His half-brother was a shoemaker. The book I lost was my favorite book. The book I lost was my favorite book. I can talk to you tomorrow. I can talk to you tomorrow. Are you looking for a part-time or full-time job? Are you looking for a part-time or full-time job? Nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. I play football with my friends. I play football with my friends. Is there dessert wine on the menu? Is there dessert wine on the menu? Can you speak slower, please? Can you speak slower, please? Epicenter. Epicenter. We can become congressmen in 2 weeks. We can become congressmen in 2 weeks. He bought a new car last week. He bought a new car last week. Can't we meet every day? Can't we meet every day? I like landscape paintings. I like landscape paintings. I will have. I will have. The car has been running for 5 hours. The car has been running for 5 hours. We are ahead of schedule for this project. We are ahead of schedule for this project. He will swim in the pool in the afternoon. He will swim in the pool in the afternoon. Ambitious. Ambitious. I'm waiting for a raise in my salary. I'm waiting for a raise in my salary. He wants a better life. He wants a better life. Relationships with animals come naturally to some people. Relationships with animals come naturally to some people. Advocacy. Advocacy. Will he throw? Will he throw? She will be shopping for clothes at the mall tomorrow. She will be shopping for clothes at the mall tomorrow. This time tomorrow I will be studying for my exam. This time tomorrow I will be studying for my exam. Aren't we missing? Aren't we missing? Full. Full. They played tennis in the afternoon. They played tennis in the afternoon. Where are you going? Where are you going? Can I return an expired product? Can I return an expired product? I couldn't stay in jail at noon. I couldn't stay in jail at noon. Further. Further. They may need your help. They may need your help. Can you insist? Can you insist? We are never cream. We are never cream. I have to attend a meeting this afternoon. I have to attend a meeting this afternoon. Can we wonder? Can we wonder? How much does a loaf of bread cost? How much does a loaf of bread cost? You can file a lawsuit 4 months in advance. You can file a lawsuit 4 months in advance. I may never know. I may never know. Where can I find canned tuna? Where can I find canned tuna? I'll have fried chicken as a main course. I'll have fried chicken as a main course. Your friend is the manager. Your friend is the manager. Your grandson was a foreman. Your grandson was a foreman. Can you lend me your pen? Can you lend me your pen? He can be a translator at dawn. He can be a translator at dawn. If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Let's have coffee then let's go. Let's have coffee then let's go. The team have to leave for another meeting. The team have to leave for another meeting. Wasn't he an occasional musician? Wasn't he an occasional musician? Answer the phone when it rings. Answer the phone when it rings. Although he was tired, he attended the meeting. Although he was tired, he attended the meeting. You watch TV in the evening. You watch TV in the evening. I wish I had $1 million. I wish I had $1 million. I'm going on a trip next month. I'm going on a trip next month. Will you be a banker by noon? Will you be a banker by noon? She was cooking dinner while she showered. She was cooking dinner while she showered. I'm leaving early today. I'm leaving early today. You right. You right. Can you give me directions to the science building? Can you give me directions to the science building? Can I bring a family member with me? Can I bring a family member with me? Who is Maria? Who is Maria? The letter was signed by the CEO. The letter was signed by the CEO. How do you work? How do you work? He is a successful businessman and also a philanthropist. He is a successful businessman and also a philanthropist. Is your stepmother a counselor? Is your stepmother a counselor? Were they forgotten the night before? Were they forgotten the night before? Were our brothers referees? Were our brothers referees? To change. To change. Forgive? Forgive? Can you close the door on your way out? Can you close the door on your way out? As soon as possible. As soon as possible. This dish is too spicy for me. This dish is too spicy for me. I am very excited. I am very excited. He often cooked. He often cooked. Are my grandchildren stylists? Are my grandchildren stylists? Couldn't find information on the subject. Couldn't find information on the subject. The movie was released last month. The movie was released last month. I'm not a consultant for 10 years. I'm not a consultant for 10 years. Was our half-brother a statistician? Was our half-brother a statistician? Didn't they survive? Didn't they survive? Can the negotiator be 2 weeks? Can the negotiator be 2 weeks? He is a talented photographer. He is a talented photographer. Do you have gluten-free options? Do you have gluten-free options? If we set off now, we can make it to the concert in time. If we set off now, we can make it to the concert in time. He's talking on the phone. He's talking on the phone. You didn't go to the gym today, did you? You didn't go to the gym today, did you? The little fluffy dog is my pet. The little fluffy dog is my pet. We couldn't make the occasional window cleaner. We couldn't make the occasional window cleaner. The orange color is very vibrant. The orange color is very vibrant. Don't we have to send it after 5 days? Don't we have to send it after 5 days? When is the best time to meet? When is the best time to meet? We should take a break and relax for a while. We should take a break and relax for a while. Will it burn? Will it burn? His cousins are cleaners. His cousins are cleaners. 2 weeks you will be important. 2 weeks you will be important. We had the documents translated by a sworn translator. We had the documents translated by a sworn translator.